Hello, everyone. I'm excited to host today the co-founder of RMS and the brand manager of Krasota and Sakhalin, two of Dubai's top fine dining restaurants. With more than 15 years of experience in marketing, please welcome with me, Alexandra Deeva.
Thank you.
How are you?
Sure.
And welcome to Solus City Podcast Studio.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
How are you doing today?
Good. I would say busy, and thank you for being adjusted today with the time. I know that sometimes it's critical these days, but we are in a very active season, so I'm good.
Of course.
But
Finally, we're having this session.
thank you for it, and thank you again for adjusting. I'm okay, but again, it's very hectic. I would say that's a good definition of the time.
It's of course. I mean, for people in the UAE, it's between September to March. It's very busy, right?
Yeah, and I could say even during the summertime as well, because when you work in marketing, so you have to defend the sales during the low season as well. So more activities we're planning for the summertime. So it's always busy.
And aren't you noticing something that recently the low season isn't low anymore?
100%, especially whenever it comes for the events, whenever it comes, I think thanks for Dubai government, because they are doing a lot of activations and they're attracting people. A lot of, I think, especially in business. Yeah. So summer is also a time for people to visit, to plan their time, to prepare themselves for the high season. So yeah, there is no season, low season
the serious
anymore.
people stays here and they don't travel, so you can target people more.
I could say yes. And I don't travel during summertime myself.
When do you take your vacations?
I took 1 week right now in October. I went to Europe, but remote work.
Of course. I know marketing, you can never escape it.
Yeah, operational marketing especially, yeah.
Okay, so tell me the story. How did you get into marketing?
If we start very, very long backdated, I think we need like another 10 years to make that podcast. I'll try to make my story short. I think it came up very organically because in the time when I decided to study, firstly, I'm come from Russia, so we're a very small city which is called Chelyabinsk, and right now a lot of people call us Chelyabinsk Mafia in Dubai. The city, I love it very much. I love people there, and it is famous for being creative. We have a lot of like advertising and marketing departments. And I used to study French a lot, and I thought that I would be, after school, going to France to study there. But then they changed the law and a lot of things. My mom said, oh, how are you going to go study abroad? You're only 17. So I was checking what is available in our city, and there was a new testing platform launched where you could get the European diploma while you're still studying in Russia. So which was attractive, and it was marketing. And I have selected the part of it, which is marketing management. So it's very close to advertising and marketing speciality. But also, since I already knew that I don't want to live in my country, I plan to get the diploma, which will be accredited somewhere else. So that's how it started. And it was much easier for me because the diploma is internationally it's not with the same, like we have the marks of the high mark is the 5, 4, and 3. It used to be in the credits.
Okay.
So which like all the European UNESCO system applied.
So you studied French, but
Then I stopped it completely because, French language you cannot remember unless you practice it.
Yes.
So yeah, but I can understand a little bit. So it's just maybe still backdated, but I learned it for 6 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Tu parles français?
Un petit peu.
I don't speak French. I just know croissant.
Croissant. Yeah.
Okay. If you would describe your work to someone out of the industry, how would you do it? Like, how would you describe marketing work to people?
I would say there are two ways in marketing. One is as a field, like as a science, let's say, which is not yet, I think till now, if I'm not mistaken, it's not yet accredited as a science, but it's a combination of managerial and operational part with a little bit of creativity. So creativity doesn't work without operational, and operational in marketing doesn't work without creativity. It's as a field. As the things that I do, for the people who are not coming for the field, I help to stabilize the inquiries, not the sales, inquiries.
Oh, I love this. I love the way you describe it.
Yeah, because this is what we do. We stimulate the leads. Simple as that.
Okay, that's nice. I see, like in Dubai, there's a rising number of agencies opening. Why is everyone doing that? And are they doing it right?
it's nice to have a competition overall. It means that the business is growing and the economy level is growing. But in Dubai, since we don't have a homogeneous audience, people prefer to work with their own nationalities, with references that they take. That's why whenever you like something or you try to work with someone, you would recommend it. That's how the agency usually are built up over here, because you could say the different approaches by different nationalities. This is number one. So it's not like you have, for example, different field agencies or the same agencies and they're copy paste. They would be different from the type who is the founder, from which country it comes from, which background they come from, which network they have, which is also important. That's why the agencies are growing based on the number of the population that we have. And with whom you prefer to work before and what vision you have right now.
So you'll get the clients based on your community.
Based on your community. Because whatever you sell in terms of the services, it will be sold by the personal recommendations mainly, and with the checkup of your previous references.
Of course. I mean, connections are really important in marketing in general.
In general, whatever you serve as a service, HR, accounting, real estate.
For services.
For the services here,
But look, I know a lot of agencies that are that they say a lot, we do marketing, but they only deliver content creation. And we both know that marketing is way bigger than only it's part of marketing. Content creation is one part of marketing. So
that's the challenge, I would say, but this is opportunity for us, because when we opened the agency, we opened it very organically, because people started to come to ask me for the advice of their own field. They say, can you have a look how we do in marketing? Can you have a look or can you advise if we can manage this one? So I used to have my permanent job and then 4 companies that I consult for. And that was completely disaster, because in the same time I had my daughter and it was in need of the extra income, so it was a little bit challenging. And then I started to call Vlad, who is the co-founder of RMS as well, and I told him, come, let's open an agency. He said, you crazy? How many clients you have? I said, like 4. He said, okay, I'm gonna leave my permanent job to come and work. And how much you charge them? It was a very minimum cost at that time. He said, no. And then I was waiting for him, and then one day he said, okay, let's try. And he came packed with the luggages, and we started to work together, just because we were believing that there is a need for marketing rather than for the digital channel or social media or design, because such things you can outsource as a freelancer.
Of course. And when was that?
I'm very bad in dates. In dates and all these memories. I'm not good in that, but I think our agency is 6 years officially and 7 years as we tried. So I think it's going to be in February.
Okay. So congrats on your anniversary.
Thank you.
Okay. What are the fields of marketing?
That's what I think the next part of, if we continue the first question that you raised about marketing and the difference between the agencies. Those who study marketing, they know that marketing consists of several niche parts. It's a PR, it's marketing communication, it's brand development, it's digital marketing, it's communication with all the stakeholders. There are plenty of the fields. And what is marketing? Is marketing 360. It's the approach that you need to make sure that you are well presented, well found, well connected, and generating the right image and inquiries, or the action that you would like all of the stakeholders to take in the right channels, that you should be approachable, foundable, stimulating this action to be taken. There are a lot of things inside. But not everyone understands it. And that's why, for example, we are not taking short-term clients at all. So we are not considering any work with less than 3 months, because you cannot build, when it comes to marketing, you cannot do it in a very short term.
You can't see results. Yeah,
exactly.
People need to understand
that's the sales campaign or lead generation. There is opportunity for it, and there are agencies who are specializing in that. I would not say that it's us. We are more on the long-term run, where you can create with a less budget, more stable inquiries and the forms that could be based and growing in the time frame, let's say.
And it's like there is different approaches for each target. Of course, like if you want brand awareness, there's this approach.
Correct.
If you want lead generation, there's this approach.
Absolutely. And you cannot do lead generation without the brand awareness.
Of course.
Otherwise, I mean, you can. People are doing it. There are a lot
Yes,
of
but
cases like that. But also, I don't recommend it as a marketing consultant. I would never recommend it because you will spend much more money where the brand awareness is not yet done. And the leads, the cost per lead will be much higher, and they might not be relevant to you because they're still not converted. They will be
and
still very cold.
and the retention rate won't be
They
that
might be,
high.
I mean, they
Exactly.
might be even zero.
Exactly. So yeah, that's what I want to raise the awareness of, because there is a lot of marketing work in this, in these times, and there's a lot of people who say marketing. We are doing marketing. We hired a marketing agency, but they don't really know what marketing is.
That's another part which usually happens, I think, as a common practice. If we take any average company in the UAE, they may have a marketing person or marketing manager in house. This person will come with the experience to managing the agencies. But in reality, they may not have the experience to have a project execution in the UAE, let's say,
Yes.
or in Dubai, or in Abu Dhabi, or in Sharjah, or in Ras Al Khaimah. So you will have a person who will have a set of skills which will know how to control the KPIs of the agency, which is not always a good strategy. So you need always to be critical. And what I recommend, at least to have maybe once in a year or once in 6 months, to have someone to give you this review, to come to audit if you are doing well. So just to check from the site. And recently I have maybe 4 case studies just between this October and November, where the companies, they said, can you just have a look? And in the simple Word document, we wrote 15 different corrections, which help them to improve the performance drastically. This, and it doesn't cost, sometimes it doesn't cost even money. It could be just a phone call, say, hey guys,
Yes,
are you
yes.
doing? Can we just have a look at? Okay, we can
Yeah.
do, but you need to be critical.
That's amazing, actually, these case study. And now, while you said this, do you have what's the most recent success story that you had, or a project you worked on that's really
I
close
cannot
to your
say it
heart?
because here I am representing 2 fields, right? So one is the agency, which is I love very much. I love my team over there. I think they are the most important case study for me because with them I learned a lot, and I learned the importance of team building. For me, it's extremely difficult. It was extremely difficult before to delegate. I used to work myself. I can do, because in the Russian mentality, you are taught to do everything yourself. You tell me to write a press release, I can do it. We were taught, I had the press releases. I know. You want me to edit the video? I can edit the video. You want me to do the Reels creation? I can do Reels creation. You want me to write the content plan for 6 months? I can do it. This attitude. So till you scale, then you understand. If you want to scale, you need to train your team. So I think the biggest case study for me personally, not in marketing, is my agency. Because I learned with them, I'm teaching myself a lot. We are hiring the consultants who can come to us and tell us, guys, this is a gap. This is what you're not doing right. If you want to go in the right direction, here is your mistake. This is your managerial mistake. This is what you are missing right now.
I love this. You're being very transparent. Like you work as a consultant, but you also hire because you need someone from outside.
Because, and this is what we say when I come to the project. I say in 3 months I will feel that you are the best project of this world. I love you very much. You are the greatest one. But when I come first month, I want to be critical. What is great and what is bad? What is super and what could be better? Let's say. So we are trying to optimize it. And sometimes we do the change for the project managers, just also to see if they would have a different vision. In the agency, we have the projects meeting and the progress meeting. And sometimes we are asking the other project managers to criticize. Like during the summertime when we were a bit slow, what we did, we made we opened every social media account for all our agency. And we ask other project managers to tell and to point where is the mistakes of the other project manager. What could be better?
It must be intense.
Not really. We have some people who cannot stand the criticism. We have. But the others, they were sharing the ideas, references, ideas. To say, the highlight was wrong. It was missed. It's empty. There was no links. What did you do? Because we are in the field of overload, right? So marketing is communication. So we're always in chats. You can miss sometimes, it's a human mistakes. In our field, unfortunately, the AI, it is there. But still there is a human factor. So sometimes we miss the information. So we need to, but it is okay. You just need to know the tools how to rectify it.
Yeah, and you need to own up to it.
And just to summarize the question, myself, my best project is my own agency. As an agency, we have the best performing projects, but I would say we don't have bad performing projects overall. In my new roles from last February, I am also a brand manager of Sakhalin and Krasota, which is, it's a new experience for me because I have never worked in the corporate world. So I'm a go-getter, doer right now, they say. Yeah. So those who study more as an entrepreneurship journey with a marketing experience. Now I am a puzzle in a big corporation. A lot of things are new for me over there. So I got a lot of experience and trainings, the things that I have not seen how the big corporations operate. And this is where I learned a lot. So I was pushing myself for delegation. But now I know how the big conglomerates are working and how the system works with them when they have 120 employees for one restaurant.
Oh my God.
So what these people are doing, what is their role, how they cross, how do they report to each other?
You learn from this and you implement on your agency.
I'm trying. We're still 25 people in the agency, but yes, there are a lot of things to, and especially for the business model, I would say. For the business model, I think I can say that I'm a great salesperson. I'm good in marketing consulting because I can see the things that could be improved and implemented, let's say, but I'm not a Microsoft yet. So my financials and other things that we are doing right now, I would say that we grew from the startup to the SME, but I believe that there is still a potential that I may not have enough experience to scale it further. So I would need to have someone to help me on that.
Yeah, and your experience now in Krasota and Sakhalin will help you do this.
And also the others, we learn from like Dubai startups, let's say. What do? They go for funding, they go for the investment page, they go for scaling, or maybe giving the opportunity to the staff to grow inside the team. And this is where we do. So I'm trying it all, whatever is easy to implement, whatever takes more time. I don't have it right now. So not yet everything, it's possible.
Good luck in growing.
Thank you.
Even further.
Thank you.
What I want to know, what's your opinion on businesses and brands that only follows trends?
There is two things here. So the first one, when it comes to the financial risks, I think they're doing great because they will take the idea, which is already existing, it's working. And as we say, you're collecting the cream from the market. You take the best practices, you get the best things, you are taking the great business model and you just simply implement it in terms of the financial benefit to your company. You can follow the trend and you know that this result will be okay. You can just maybe select a different market or differentiate a little bit target audience, but you follow the trend, you know what to expect if you're quick, yeah? When it comes to business ethics, I don't like it. I feel very irritated when we do something and then someone else is doing the same. So I'm cracking my head to say, we're hosting these brainstorm sessions. We're hosting
I love these sessions.
I love it too. It's so great. But sometimes, even in the very, very beginning of our journey, we had one project. They were in the intellectual property business. And the managers there, they used to have a lot of sessions, how to improve, writing the ideas on the sticker, sitting together for a coffee, go extra mile to see what else could be done out of the box. It's super nice because you're always, you are not allowing your brain to relax. Okay, say, we are good. Okay, what else could be done? But sometimes these ideas could go, for example, if you talk about like copying or following the trend or something, in our projects, I would say sometimes we have brand guidelines. And when you really have a brand and this brand has some market value and this brand is growing, that this brand is ready to be franchised, let's say, outside of the countries. Like we have several projects and several restaurants, several retailers who are working with us, who are scaling, and then they're selling the brand. So we're working for the brand, but the scale happens when the other investors from other countries are buying them. You cannot do a lot of things over there. So if you say creating a trend or copying the trend, they cannot do both. Because they have their own brand guideline and you cannot do none of the strategies. You will follow whatever have been developed by the brand
Yeah.
maybe 5 years ago, or who are the brand owners. They will tell you what to do.
Yeah, like there's a manual, an operation manual.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, and we follow. That's the international brands, the world brands, they work on this base.
Okay, so that's a little bit tough to tweak sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard to balance because then you do brand management.
Okay, then that's
Then
a
it's
little
not
bit
marketing.
different.
Yeah. So
Okay. What do you think there's something wrong that brands and businesses are doing right now?
wrong.
Yeah.
I would say the first mistake, I would say in the UAE, if you talk about this specific
Yeah.
market, when the new brand comes to the market, they don't do right study, marketing research. They come with the same things and say, oh, we know, we did it before. Yeah, we have a knowledge. Oh, we have the database. We will just take the same, what we have done. And I can tell you, I can name for you clients like that. Yeah. And it takes 3 to 6 months of long meetings, calls, coffee meetings, outings, explaining to them that, guys, we don't want to ruin you. But what you want to do, it's just simply not possible. I'll give you one simple example. A lot of brands, they come to us and they say, we want 200 paid bloggers in a month in the UAE.
Okay.
And what I tell them always, I said, when you will find them who are good, who are matching our goals, who are having the right audience, social impact, and you will find them. Tell me, I will pay you this. You will make a due diligence for me. You will do the work instead of me.
Yes.
Because they don't understand that the audience here consists again from the different nationalities, different social power, different interests, different backgrounds. People follow whoever they like based on their nationality, interest, life cycle, income,
Exactly.
geographical location, where they stay. For example, the audience of JVC, they like to communicate with the JVC environment. The audience of Al Qudra, they communicate on the Al Qudra side, and DIFC is DIFC. So you cannot exactly. And the traffic right now. It's not a story. So, and then what you can see that they say, oh, we want it. You cannot. Until they say, no, we're going to do it. We will hire someone else who will do for us influence marketing.
They will come back after 3 to 6 months.
And they say, why? It didn't work. Well, maybe this blogger that you saw with 1 million followers, they have 70% of the audience coming from Russia.
Yes, exactly.
Coming from Italy, coming from Egypt, coming from Lebanon, whatever you say.
And right now, Instagram has proved that follower count isn't everything. It's the engagement.
And
this is the era of micro-influencers.
Exactly, because sometimes the small accounts, and I always believe that my favorite audience is the moms, because they're having the highest buying power. They are the decision makers in the field. So they go and talk a lot with others. So they socialize more than us, right?
Yes,
so we are behind the scene, but they are great. So they... I love them, and I know that, for example, if you have a mom who even have 1,000 followers, but her social network,
she can sell 500.
Exactly, only by going to drop the kids to school.
Exactly, she will tell all the other moms.
Hi, how did you do this? Oh, yesterday I went to this restaurant or playground. Oh, I bought this new perfume, and do you like it? Do you feel it on me? That's it. You have a bank sales of
some people are like influencers in real life.
Exactly. I call them high social power.
Yes. Okay, but I want to go back to the 200 bloggers thing. Recently, there's a brand in here who kind of did this. A new brand. It was big outside, and they came here to the UAE market, and they did this. They hired like 1,000 influencer. I don't want to mention the name, but I think you know which brand I'm talking to. They did discounts and everything, and like a massive campaign with the content creators. What do you think about this?
Depends where you sell. So when you do this big mass marketing campaign, huge mass marketing campaign, it depends if your product is available everywhere.
Yeah.
So if you drive them to the source where it's not comfortable for them to buy, or what you want them to do, If you want them just to do content creation and brand awareness, it's good. You achieve your goals. But if you want to measure the result in sales, doubtful. Because it depends what's your goals behind that. You do the market penetration if you want to shout out, okay, we're here, we're in the market. Or you need to see if your, for example, channel partners are ready. Because when you go shop or, for example, spend the money in the UAE, people here, again, have different habits. Some of us shop on Talabat. Some of them, they shop on Noon. Some of them, they shop on Kipson. Some of them, they shop in Carrefour online. Some of them, they go to the mall and buy the product themselves.
Yes.
And they buy it still on the shelf. Depends what you have behind it. So, and they will also, there is another trick that when it comes especially to the e-commerce, and that's another, I would say, case study not to go for. When they launched just the e-commerce website. These e-commerce websites, when you have your own brand and this brand is not known, for example, you say bookstore.com or .ae, yeah? And no one in your neighborhood, no one in your friendship zone bought from this website, no one will buy it. Even if you show the ads for me 200 times, I will never buy.
Yes.
Even there will be 500 influencers, I will never buy.
Yes, I want a case study, a real case study from someone I know.
Because I can tell you also, and I always say, one of my friends, she was saving some money to buy the Alo outfit. The girls, and that's a nice story to share. She was saving it. And then she was seeing the ads several times, right? And she was like, no, maybe next month, maybe next month, maybe next month. And then it ended up that she was targeted by the scam website, which is a copy-paste of Alo. And she bought it there.
Okay.
And nothing.
And is she happy?
She didn't. No, she's not happy. But the thing is that I'm saying that right now with the new websites or with the e-commerce, when there is no trust, there are a lot of things that are unfortunately yet is not 100% controlled, because these domains could be copying, could be redirecting. So this credibility that we have on the market, where did you buy? Where did you shop? Even if it's a small item, you need to verify and justify it by the seal with real case experience.
True. What is trending right now in marketing?
In marketing, I would say that the market and as a companies, let's talk about as a marketing overall, and then maybe about some trends in the things. It's a consulting. People started to believe and finally value the knowledge of the consultants. So before, it was difficult for me to justify it, to say, okay, what do you do? And you need to have like rounds of sessions explaining, and they don't understand, and they will still be not confident that what you do. Right now, we have inquiries for consulting, just maybe to help them to understand if they're on the right direction. In terms of the trends in the social media, I would say AI. Definitely, the way it is growing, we're integrating it in every project right now. Design-wise, video-wise, editing, which is much easier.
Are people appreciating this or thinking as if you're not doing the job?
If you are creative in that, if it looks nice and appealing, yeah, it is okay. If you feel that you're making it easy, for example, voiceovers with a different... This is...
Yes.
Okay, you understand what I meant. So no, I don't like it. And I prefer, you better speak your own language. Be yourself. The authenticity is still there.
Yes.
And because people are so much fed up right now, if you talk about the social media, you have 1 million posts and 2 zillion stories in the same time, and you don't know what to see. And add up there the WhatsApp communication, emails, phone calls, and everything. You want to see something that you are interested at. Maybe the story, the real life things that are happening, people still like to see it. But with the AI, when it's creative, it's nice.
Yeah,
it's
of course. Some people are now starting to ask for it. Like, if you do AI, they will say like, you're up to date,
Yeah, we just, like in the beginning of the week, we had a case where one of the project, they integrated some celebrities visiting the place to make a hype out of this one. Who was there and everything. It created a hype. But in terms of if you talk about the marketing, not hype, it will not bring any value. Sales-wise, no. Inquiries, no.
It's just...
attention, no.
It's a trend.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you follow
Starting something new.
You had someone, you put some AI images on the place, but it will not... it's a test. You can test it. But marketing wise, no, no application
and
yet.
marketing is all about testing,
Exactly. Yeah.
And what do you think is more important, digital marketing or offline marketing?
Depends on the product. Services, again, services will be only offline marketing. You build your social network, you do a great job offline, you talk to, if you're a great doctor, everyone will come to you because you're a great doctor.
Of course, not because they saw a video of you on Instagram.
Yeah. Even if it's case study before and after and all of
But
this.
it is important though. It's just to show
It's
that I'm
additional.
here.
Exactly. It's additional, but it's not the core. If we talk about the core for the services, it's offline in the UAE. Because you build your social power yourself, you talk to people, they come to you, and that's how it goes.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth. When it comes to the products, digital, because easy, convenient. If you made it like as a quick chain of operations of the sales purchase, products could be sold online much easier. And right now you have so many portals, but again, track where this digital marketing comes from, because for each product you will have different channel. Maybe if you're on Amazon and you have a product in need, which is a cleaning detergents or something that people buy every day, you don't need much digital marketing. It's a daily use product that will be popped up based on the number of the purchases.
Yes.
So,
and to go back on the services thing, people need to understand that when I do like as a service, when I do content on Instagram, TikTok, and whatever, I'm not expecting leads. It's just my portfolio now. These days your portfolio is your social presence.
absolutely.
Not a flyer that you give to people.
Number one. And number two, also, we call it the number of the touch points in marketing. So, for example, I see the advertising one time. Then the second time I heard my friend talking about this. And the fourth time I'm laying in my bed, and then I'm scrolling the Instagram and I saw something else again. Wow, again.
Then I hear it on the radio. It's
Yes.
playing on all the senses of the customer.
Then I say, okay, I want to know what is that. At least you stimulate curiosity. And back to the old marketing terminology, it's called AIDA formula, which is the attention, interest, desire, action.
Yes.
If you skip one of the steps, the marketing doesn't work. So we still follow on.
That's
on
why
that.
it's like my opinion that they complete each other. The outdoor marketing, the radio, the social media, the everything.
Holistic
Yes.
part. It works the best, especially for the new projects.
Okay, who is the most annoying type of client in your opinion?
I need to sip water. And all of them.
Because I know there's a lot of clients who don't understand the service that you're providing, but they just come because they feel like they have to, or someone pushes them, and I don't know if this is in your opinion the most annoying, but in my opinion it is.
All the clients are not easy, all of them. And this is what
Everyone is annoying.
Exactly. So if you talk about, because as a client, and I'm as a client, will be also annoying because I would like to get maximum for what I'm paying. And if I see the potential that you can do more, or you did something else or better for someone else, I know that you can do it for me as well. Or why don't you do it for me? What I teach my project managers, that we are not selecting the clients. The clients they come to us. So our job is done as a founders, right? We did this reputation, we know how it is, but you cannot select the clients. You cannot tell them, oh, this client is difficult, or this client is the only thing that I say no, and I don't work with the people who are rude. Those who are increasing the voice, using the bad language in the communication, disrespectful or even abusive sometimes, it's very common in our industry. I say no immediately. When we were young and starting up, I was adjusting it. And we had a lot of clients like that who were crossing this borderline. And I was thinking that it is okay. No, it's not okay. When we clean up and we say, no, this is not for us. This is not acceptable. And
Of course.
maybe they even appreciate better, or you just have them better clients instead of them, because anyway, you're wasting time with them. In terms of who is the most annoying clients, I would say those who don't know the market, but they are annoying for the reason as well, because they are not understanding our language, or what we tell them they have never faced before. And then you need to spend 3 months. That's what I say. Whenever a new project comes, if we stay more than 3 months, it is okay. Then the trust is gained.
Yes.
Then we made the client understood what do we do, and the client understood the need. I'm not saying that we do good job or we did the bad job, but we never intend to do so. But sometimes we're not able to understand, make people understand what do we do, what's the value, and it's okay as well. So sometimes I'm not there to educate. I cannot spend more time delivering what do we do.
Yeah, explaining to you what I do.
Yeah. So these clients, I would say, if I run 3, 5, 6 sessions explaining what do they do and trying to prove myself that I'm good, or I'm good, or
It's a waste of
I'm
energy.
good, I'm good. At the end, I will stop.
Of course.
I will lose my interest. I will understand that there will be some energy spent better on the results. And anyway, if there is any doubts, we are both in doubts. We are not like a agency that have unlimited resources. We're still on the manpower dependent. So if there is no need, it's better to drop, let it be. And then there will be financial model better, right? So we can use the things better, take more projects or less projects, and it goes well right now with the inquiries. So we are selective. So it's we have this opportunity right now. And for me, it is, since I'm already having a change into international business, it is not always easy to work with the CIS projects, because we have like 50-50, I would say right now, 50% of the CIS companies who are established here and 50% international brands. It's much easier to work with international brands.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there is a system in place, there is a understanding on the manuals, and maybe the trust, because they believe when they come to the new place, they don't want to micromanage.
They know
want
what they
to delegate,
want,
and they will say, come back with the result. They will not dig into minor things, and they will not ask for justification. They will not have this doubt. They will say, okay, try. This is 3 months for you. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, it's okay. We go on the separate way. It is the best.
That's the best case scenario.
But it's never happening with the CIS. With the CIS, we are maybe meant, and then also maybe because of the new market, people want to test if you're doing well. They want to change the reputation. They want to understand themselves, which is also maybe fine. Before it used to be startups, they were like that, because in startups you don't have, you have only the investor.
And the risk is a bit higher,
Yes,
for
because
a
they invest
startup.
maybe everything that they have with us. So
Exactly.
they are not sure, and they want quick ROI, and the marketing is not the quick ROI. It's investment firstly, and then the ROI.
Unfortunately.
It's sales, then sales. I mean,
Yes.
sales, you hire sales and you ask for the sales KPIs. In marketing, there is marketing KPI.
Okay, now for the hard questions. How do you manage work-life balance?
There is no work and life balance in my life. I need to admit it. And I implement work and life balance for all my team. I'm very good, I think, at that. So I'm very careful with them. I don't overload them. I allow them not to take the client's call after 5. I allow them not to answer during the weekdays. I'm okay with that, unless it's okay, emergency, something went and then we need to fix the fire, let's say. But with myself, no, I'm 24/7 working person, 365 days a week, because I selected this role myself, maybe because I believe in it. So, but I combine motherhood right now. I combine entrepreneurship and 2 employments, official 2 employments. Challenging, yes, but I like what I do. Maybe just because of this, it drives me. We burn out because we're creative people and we need appreciation. We need the good
Exactly.
words. And when I don't get it, I feel very bad and I get upset. I feel that no one loves me anymore and no one likes my job.
I can relate.
Yeah, so I'm like that, and when it's too hectic and when I don't have the time to collect this feedback from people, so I feel bad. So that's important. But also I try to give this feedback to my team. I'm not sure if I managed to do that successfully, but I try to give them the time that they need, maybe one by one. Sometimes, when we drive somewhere for one meeting to another, I try to give them some positive vibes so they will feel motivated. But I know that people I would say, at least in my team, they have work and life balance and they are not working for money because we're not yet there. Yes. So where you say that people work, okay, with a good success rate. But for me, I don't have it. And this is bad. This is bad. Simple as that. Don't follow my
it's working for you. You're happy. So you're doing something very good, very great. Like you're building a great career.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it's good. This is I think the question that everyone will ask, because I'm maybe reaching this age when I need to ask myself what I want to do, what's my role. Am I building a career? Am I building the entrepreneurship journey, or am I building a consultancy? Am I building what? I'm on this stage right now. I'm on this search because my role, when you say my name, people know me. I know that's great, but what do I would like to be associated? My maybe long-term goal, I want to be a professor in the university. It's my long-term goal. Yeah. But I'm not sure yet where I am today. And that's why the work and life balance is not yet okay for me, because I want and I'm trying to be everywhere.
But there's two types of people: the people who take one thing of everything, and the people who take everything from one thing.
I think I'm the first one, but I'm not sure if it is
Everything
correct.
of one thing.
It's like, if you ask the opinion of the old people, they will tell you that's wrong. Like my dad, let's say the generation of my dad, people who are more successful and they're earning big money and building a big company, they focus on one thing till they charge big.
Yeah, but the times have changed.
Exactly.
So in
That's
these
what
times,
I
you need
believe.
to be a content creator and a business owner and a boss and a manager
and the manager
blah,
and
blah,
the
blah.
friend, and don't forget about the person, and
Exactly.
then to be a little bit sports, or maybe mindfulness, at least to breathe outside for 5
And
minutes.
to listen to a podcast, but always keep up with the new songs and with the.
You cannot.
So,
Yeah, exactly. So when I'm in the car, I'm thinking, okay, what do I do?
Yes.
Do I listen to the radio, or I listen to the podcast, or I make a call right now? So
Yes.
which part of life I'm.
These times are like very like we're always overwhelmed with everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm okay with that. Honestly, I think that the time has changed through, but I'm not sure if it's healthy, because if you think about how the mind is changed right now,
Yes.
the nervous system.
Your mind is always dealing with so many information in 1 minute. Especially when you're scrolling, you're seeing a video about something, then after 1 second, a completely different information, and so your mind is always taking massive information.
And I'm not sure if it is okay for women as well. So there is another roles that we need to think if it's okay for the female side or the male side, or how do you do? I think it's rhetoric questions. I don't have the answers for it.
Yeah, me too. Okay, for our last question, please. I know that connection network are really important, but I want you to tell me your point of view.
From the day we started RMS, and I can tell you this on the real examples, we have zero funding, zero money, zero references. What we started, we attended every single networking event in Dubai. I had my business card printed maybe from the last 100 dirham that I have on my free money, and I was giving my business card to everyone till everyone knows who am I. I built it from the scratch because I felt it. It's just I felt that it's the right things to do.
Did this work? Did
This is
someone
what
call you?
made us popular, I would say, in the market, because we were like very friendly always and talkative, because I think in marketing people are like
Yes.
that. They should be at least like that. And we reached the point where people start to invite us to join their network. So where we had the people and the credibility on the side. And then every networking event, we were going out with one client.
That's good.
Without anything. We didn't, till now, we are 6 years in the market, we didn't run any paid ads for us. Because again, we are in the service field. If I would be selling something else, for example, if I would be, we had a lot of startup ideas, from the dog shelter to bring in some supplements and sell it here in the UAE. I would not do this way, of course. So if you are in the service business, which is connected to knowledge, not like any service, just knowledge, you have to be on the offline communication. If you are selling the products, not really. It may be on the later stage. It will come on the second phase. So, but social power, if everything. I can manage any situationship that can appear just by one phone call. If I need the connection, or we just recently secured the space for one of our clients in Dubai Hills Mall, where the queue is for 6 years.
Yeah, I know it's pretty hard.
Attractive, yes. So we did it. and then a lot of things that goes wrong, right? And you have to rectify it on the spot. We can do it, but it took years to build it. Yeah. And I'm sure that everyone else can do it the same way, but it may take them longer. Just that's, I think, the difference.
Why?
Because they will not have the social power and network. They will not have enough experience to do it. They will start from the scratch. And everyone will tell you, for example, I was just, one of my friends, she visited me. She said she ordered visa service from the consulates. And then there is a door-to-door service. And I said, can you share with me the direct number so I will do the same? She said, no. They told me that you need to send the inquiry directly to their website. I said, and I said, did you do? She said, yes. I said, what happened? Nothing. She said, till she got the email, direct email and everything. So to make things work, it's not always that you can send, let's say, direct inquiry and things will work for you.
Yes.
No, it doesn't work this way sometimes. So you need to have the key. Again, maybe because of the field here in the UAE, you need to know who are good, building your network, who are on the market right now, who has the reputation on the market, because a lot of companies who are open here, even they operate for the very long time, the reputation might not be how you verify it. How do you check this company is good? I can tell you that I won the Guinness record or the award of the year for the most successful, and all my clients are the best right now. You know, they are doing profitability 200% and all of this. How do you verify it?
Yeah.
You cannot. The verification, but how you can verify it in real life is the network. And if you are not a bubble, like they say here, right? If you're not those who are for one day and you create a story and this story was failed, if you have this experience and reputation, you will be known by just being a good guy. This is what I would prefer. I prefer to have the association of the group. Like, for example, if we talk about the restaurants, good place to go. I don't want to be the best, but I want to have the association that this is great place to be or good place to be. If we talk about some products or services, it's a verified or trusted or having a positive vibes place to be or the company to deal with. So you always need to have it, but it can come only by someone talking about you.
True. Okay, that's a wrap. Thank you very much, Alexandra, for your time.
Thank you, Bashar. It was very interesting conversation.
Me too. Thank you very much.
Great.
And subscribe to our channel and like to see more amazing episodes.